Hi guys, so hope you all are doing well, and today is the comparison video of three strings. These are Li-ning number 7, the most highest selling strings of India, BG65, and my latest favorite Kizuna Z69 string. So basically I've made a video of three defensive strings, that are Nano G95, BG65 and Li-ning number 7, but I've came through one product and I thought that this product is worth comparing. So here's the video. Now first of all, when we talk about the pricing, the Li-ning number 7, this will cost you from 350 rupees to 400 rupees, and after you got your racket it will cost you close to 450 to 500 rupees. BG65 will cost you from 350 to 450 rupees on online stores, and if you got it, you have to pay from 400 to 500 to 600 rupees. It depends on your availability in the city. And if you just got it in the offline stores, because in the offline stores, in the offline stringing market, of course you will get this strung for around 400 to 450 rupees. So it all depends. Now my favorite Kizuna Z69, it is just costing 324 rupees as of now, and if you got your racket it will just cost you close to 400 rupees, and that is very budget price. Now when we talk about the feel of the strings, so this is the soft feeling strings. Again, this is a soft feeling string, and Li-ning number 7, again a soft feeling string. So let me make you understand what is a soft feeling. Soft feeling means that your strings are bouncy. Bouncy strings means that it won't give you much control. So first of all, it's worth mentioning that these all strings, they're not for professionals, of course. These strings are tailor made for beginners and you can say intermediate players, but professional players hardly play with these defensive strings. But this is one string, I must say that it is beyond expectation, and you can continue watching the video and know why I'm saying this. So basically, feel of the string means that it is bouncy, and when it is bouncy, that means that control will not be good. When we talk about the soft feeling, it means when the shuttle will hit the racket, so the feel on your hands, it will be very soft. It will not be so frisky and so hard that it will affect you and you won't you can feel it. But no, in the soft feeling, when the shuttle will hit the racket, there will be no pressure on your wrist or on your hand. It will be very soft. There is one medium feeling, like it will feel medium. I mean, this, there will be some effect but you won't feel any. And medium feeling strings are used by professional players, of course. For doubles players especially prefer the medium feeling strings, and the hard feeling strings which are preferred by singles player. Hard feeling means that the effect will be more, but you will get more control, the maximum control over the shuttle. So we will take the help of our rackets to know about the repulsion power. This is power saber blade from Flex. Of course I have all the review video of these three rackets, you can check it out in the description. So I have gutted BG65 on this racket. This is Nano Ray 89. I have gutted it with Li-ning number 7, and this is my Finapi 232 from Apex. I've gutted it from Z69 from Kizuna. So when we talk about the repulsion power, of course the repulsion power of BG65 is not really good. The reason being the material, the string material is very thick. So thick material basically means if you gut these strings at tension of 28 lbs, it will expand. The string will expand very soon, and BG65 will not retain its tension. I've seen this. BG65 won't retain its tension for 1 or 2 days, and the string will not be very tight, so you won't get any power and a control. So basically your repulsion power will not be very good because it will be loose. So the force, that is why these strings are not made for smashes. You can just play your defensive game, or you can just perfect your net play from these strings. So for repulsion power, BG65 stand no chance. Now Li-ning number 7, of course this is again thick string, a gauge of 0.70 as you all know. And when we talk about the repulsion power, it is again not good. If I talk about BG65, the repulsion power of Li-ning number 7, It's far more better than BG65, but not good than this Kizuna Z69. It is with a gauge of 0.69, but I must say that I've used this racket for 3 days in the training, and there is no loss of tension. I gutted this string on 28 lbs and there is no loss of tension. You can see that it is still very hard, and I can't say that it is made for professional players, but if we compare it with Li-ning number 7 and Yonex BG65, this is far better than those two strings. Reason being, it will give you power, it will give repulsion, it will give you good smashes. Reason being, this is with a gauge of 0.69, and this won't this will retain the tension. The elasticity of this string is really good. It will not expand, because as I've told you, I've used it for 3 days and this is really good. So I'm really impressed with the performance of this Kizuna Z69. Now when we talk about the sound of the strings, so you can see this is Li-ning number 7, okay, and this is BG65. Last but not the least, Kizuna Z69. You can see the sound, hear the sound, I'm sorry. So you can see it's so it's really pleasing to the ears. So you can decide that when we talk about the durability factor, of course the durability factor of all these strings are very good, all the three strings, but when we talk about the performance, the repulsion, the feel of the strings, and of course the gauze is 0.69 and these are 0.70. So of course in that sense also the sound is also good, and as I told you, the control is really good with Z69. Reason being, the strings will retain their tension and they are with a gauge of 0.69, 0.1 above the 0.70. So the control will also be good. Of course it will be durable, and durability is a factor which is very unpredictable. Reason being, if you are putting any external string on your racket, that means you have to take good care of your string. Reason being, durability factor depends mainly how much you are hitting the shuttle on the sweet spot. If you are hitting the strings on the frame or on the outer edge, there is a good chance that it may break. No matter the gauge of the string is less or more, it does not matter. What matters is, the more you hit the shuttle on the sweet spot, there is a good chance that the string will last more. So this is one factor. So durability is controlled by you, of course, because the gauge, the thickness of the string is more, so you can expect durability, but you can exceed it by hitting the shuttle on the sweet spot. And to perfect that, you can just dribble this shuttle in your free time. So you will just get to the practice and you can hit the sweet spot. So here was my take on the strings. And when we talk about the string tension of these strings and what racket to use, so now if you are using any defensive string, so first of all I will say you just use it on your heavy head racket. Reason being, if your head is heavy, then the performance will be good, because if you're using a lightweight racket, of course badminton is a game of power, it is a game of deception also, but you also need some power. And if you'll hit a smash and it will not travel with speed, the opponent will lift it very easily. So if you're using these defensive strings, so you make sure that you are using a heavy head racket for good performance. If you're using these lightweight rackets with these defensive strings, there will be no use. You can play in the lane, you can play outdoors, but the racket and the string won't do justice in the indoor court. So if you are playing with the defensive strings, especially these all the defensive strings, you must use a heavy head racket, and string tension is just a personal choice. The more the string tension, there is a more chance of breaking the string. So if you're not really professional, just if you're not playing every day and you're not really perfecting your shots, just gut it at 24 lbs. If you're intermediate and playing outdoors, gut it up to 26 lbs. And if you're a professional or intermediate player who's playing every day, you can get it at 27 lbs depending upon your racket. So this was my take. And now the last thing, which is the best string among these three. It is very tough to name because these three strings are really good to me, but I've come across this Kizuna Z69 and I must say that this is the best string when we talk about the durability. First reason, this is very cheap. 319 rupees is what they are asking, and this is very cheap. And plus the performance is also very good. The gauge of the string is 0.69. It is it is not losing the it is not losing that string tension. So if you it does not lose the string tension, the repulsion power will be good, the control will be good. So if you're talking about the performance, if we talk about the price, the Kizuna Z69 is winner in all aspect. Kizuna is not a very renowned brand in India. It's still growing as a company, but I must say that one must try this Kizuna Z69. And I visited their Instagram page and spotted that there is a contest going on, and I actually won that contest. You have to follow them on Instagram, Kizuna India. Maybe I'll give you a link in the description, because I know what it feels to get a free string, and I think you must comment the best Kizuna string according to you, and the stringer around your location, the close one. And if they like your comment, they will gift you a Kizuna string. So basically getting a Kizuna string is really good, because if you're not really aware about the brand, you can just go with a free product if you win, and then go with the product. You can purchase the product from Amazon also. I will give you a link. I will give the link of all these three strings and the Kizuna string. You can check it out in the description. So all in all, Kizuna Z69 is a clear winner in these three strings. I'm really glad that I came across these strings. So hope you like my video. If you did like, please give a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel, because I'll be coming up with more badminton and sports related things in the future. So stay tuned, get vaccinated, and stay safe. Bye bye.